Welcome to another exciting tutorial on how to do things here at EVO Gimbals. Right now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to change the bracket. If you guys got one of these adapters for the Hero 8, it's a 3D printed part, so don't think you're going to get an aluminum really super high quality finished thing. This is 3D printed and it works really well. Otherwise we wouldn't sell it, but this is the solution to getting your Hero 8 to mount onto here. As you can see with this other bracket, the Hero 8 is just too big. Here we go. There are two screws back here on the back side of this tilt motor. So we're going to take this bracket off and we're going to replace it with this bracket. There's two holes on the back here. So this is pretty simple. We send you the screwdriver so that you can take these off. Make sure that you get that in there mounted really tight before you start unscrewing it. You don't want to strip those little guys out because we're going to reuse them. And if you strip them out, not only can you not reuse them, but you're going to have a hard time getting them out of there. So now this part, you can see it actually is going to slide right into those little grooves right there. And these holes are going to line up with these holes. So we'll just slip that right in, just like that. We want to make sure that the orientation is right. So if the camera is sitting in here like it should, that this motor is on the right and you can read that right side up. Let's go ahead and screw those screws back in here, just like this. And you don't want to over tighten these, so just get them in there so that they're snug. And you might check them every once in a while. You could put a little bit of blue Loctite on these and that would probably help keep them in place, but it's not necessary. And make sure you don't cross thread these as you're screwing them in. If it's really hard to get them in, then you've got them cross threaded. So, okay, there we go. That is the mount right there. Pretty easy. And then we have this little guy that you're going to get in the box as well. And this is a little spacer. So this is going to clip on right onto the very edge right here. So it just slides right on here. And then when you take your counterweight, which you're going to need, I'll show you why. But your counterweight's going to, this part of that will fit. It goes right here on this. So it'll slide on. And this will only get so narrow this way, so that's what this is just a little spacer so that you have enough room to put that on there and then get it tightened down really well right here. So you can see now I've got that on there. Now we're going to put the camera in this. Just slides right in. The window is going to match that window right there. Slides right in. There's that. This strap comes up and around and it'll just strap the camera from the side right in there. And you can see it's already a little bit heavy on this side. You can move this thing around, and if you have it out here, it's going to make it too heavy. If you move it in like this, you can get it balanced to where it's really good. This makes a big difference in the performance of your gimbal. You really need to have it as balanced as you possibly can. If I have it in too far, it's going to fall this way. You can see that. So it's kind of a fine-tuned thing that you have to get it. So get it just right, and then you're going to snug this up just like this, and go ahead and you can crank that thing down. You don't want to use pliers or anything. Just crank it down finger tight. It's not going to come off. Once that thing's on there like that, it's going to stay on there, no problem. If I hold it here and let go, it's going to stay. If I hold it here and let go, it's going to stay. That's really what we want. So then when you turn this thing on, power it on, your motors are not going to have to be struggling to hold that up one way or the other, or if it was flopping forward. Peter did a really good job designing this so that the camera is really well balanced, kind of going this way back and forth, so it's not falling forward or going backwards. So it works really well. Most of you guys are using this like this, and you're using them for mountain biking. So you'll get your configuration by going like this, so that you want the motor to be on the bottom. So we'll go ahead and go like that. Motor's on the bottom, and then this plate would mount to your chest mount, and then you just flip this over, hold it, and then let go of it. Now you've got the camera in the right orientation. It is upside down, but you can set it up in the camera to flip that image automatically, or you can do it in post. So now you've got your setup so that you can mountain bike, and when you're leaning forward, that motor's not dropping down into the frame. So pretty simple, and hopefully that helps you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, or you can call Peter's cell phone directly. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. So that's all there is to it. Thank you guys for watching.